Hey YouTubers, I've been asked to, if I could, to put a little video on YouTube on a how-to of building these horn cones that I use on my PVC horns that I build. This is a table lamp base that's in here. It was a table lamp. Sits on the table and it's got a bulb and a shade. I cut this part of it off and then I cover it with aluminum tape, like used to seal heat pump ductwork. You know, your heating system ductwork. It's aluminum tape with a paper back on it. You peel the back off and seal up ductwork with it. And then this yellow looking stuff here, that's fiberglass tape that's a little bit sticky, a little tacky on one side of it. It's used to do drywall seams. This side here is a little tacky. It's not real sticky, but this side is not sticky at all. Now the aluminum tape, this stuff, you peel that back off and you place it on all over the base of that table lamp, which is the mold. You place it all over that with the shiny side against the mold. Okay, you kind of roll it over on the side so it'll kind of stick in the inside of the I call it the trumpet now, or the mold, trumpet mold. And then you cover with this. Well, the tackiness of this, coupled with the stickiness of the outside of that aluminum tape, it all kind of sticks and holds together. Then you can take something hard, either a piece of pipe or a piece of aluminum, or here I'm using a wooden handle on a putty knife, and you burnish it. And that makes all of those wrinkles that's in that tape, in your aluminum tape, that makes all those wrinkles become just little bitty fine lines. Because once this is covered in bondo, this is kind of ground off, and it cuts off, and then you, same thing here at the other end, and then you punch that, just kind of tap it like that, and this mold then comes out of it. Then you have a rigid, funnel-shaped trumpet that just so happens to fit a piece of 3/4 inch pipe. The 3/4 inch pipe then, it slides over the top of that. This goes into the horn to make contact with the diaphragm back here, and of course these are cut at different lengths. These then can be cut at different lengths, and once this is fastened together, you glue it. You put some cement in there to glue the inside of this to the outside of the pipe. And then you can then sand this down and put you another little bit of bondo all the way up to where it's actually, once you get the horn tuned using the pipe and your funnel or in your horn cone, then you cement them together, and then you can place a layer of bondo over this and sand it down smooth to cover up the seam that is created between this and the pipe. Now, this then once this is done, this is one that I'm going to be making a horn out of. You put a layer of bondo. This is starting of one layer of bondo. I've already started scraping it down using a Surform tool. Scrape it down, get all of the rough nodules off of it, and then of course there's going to be another layer of it that'll cover this part of the yellow fiberglass. Now keep in mind now that aluminum tape is turned shiny side in against this mold, and then the fiberglass, and then the bondo. Now there'll be about 3 layers or so, ever how many it takes to get down smooth and get the right shape that I want. Now, this one is going to wind up being about 7 inches in diameter from here to here. Whereas this one is about 6.5 inches. Now this is a table lamp base. And this one is slightly different. This was a piece of some kind of like a lantern thing that you put a candle in. And it was no longer being used as that, so I took this piece off of it and used a piece of a plastic transmission filler funnel, mounted it to it, and made a little bit different style, a little bit different shape. Now what's going to be the result here is the throat of this one is going to be just a tad smaller than the throat of this one. As you look into it, it's going to look a little bit different once this comes off of the mold, which is underneath all of this. This one will have a little bit smaller throat and be a little bit larger diameter. Now this can be made as thick as you want it. Come up here like this and as thick as you want it, by placing more layers of this and then bondo. You can put a layer of bondo and then some more of this tape and then another layer of bondo, and you can keep building this up until you get it the size that you like it to look for whatever type horn you're building. I'm happy to be building these. I'm trying to build a set of E2B1s, Westinghouse Babco or Westinghouse Air Brake Company EB21s. And they'll be tuned different than the K5LAs that you've seen in the other video on top of my Tahoe, the Rabbit Ridge test and so forth. But I hope that's been of help. I will do another little clip as I start taking these things out of the mold to let you know what a little bit more than that on the next upload on YouTube. Hope that's been of help. So thank all of you for watching, and thanks for the comments and the post to my videos. And if you like this video, rate it up. If not, that's okay. And we'll be posting another one pretty soon. Thank all of you for watching, and have a very blessed day.